Hey, what's going on? Today I'm going to be unboxing the Glorious Model D. The Glorious Model D is a gaming mouse that recently came into the market, and by recently I mean like earlier this year, so it's not quite that recent. And they recently released the Model D minus, which is a smaller version of this, but you know, the D minus is tiny for my hands, so I got the Model D, which is nice. Anyways, today I'm going to be unboxing it. Here's the packaging. It looks pretty nice from the front. You can see glorious. And then you can see a little reflection of how the mic looks. And I don't think this is to scale, by the way, but it's sort of similar-ish. A bit smaller, but you get what I mean. Look, this is their website. And this, I'm not really... Anyways, you get what I'm trying to say here. Now, let's open it. This tape is so hard to open. You know what? Screw this. Let's just cut it open from the bottom. This tape is stronger than the ones in Amazon packages. What the hell? Okay, you know, I'm gonna have to get something sharp or something. My trusty scissors, as you can see, is so trusty I can even sukabliet them. You see? Please do not try this at home, you might actually get hurt. I'm a trained professional, you know? Three, 2, 1. Dun, 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 dun. Look at it. The clicks feel quite nice. Scroll wheel is amazing. The cable looks wider than I've ever seen on any mice. Okay, let's put it here. Undo this. What is this? Yes. As you can see, it's the matte black Model D. And this sticker is gonna be a pain to take off, isn't it? Hold on. Okay, you know what? I give up on this. Time to bring out my sukabliet scissors and hope I don't cut the cable. Oh god, that would be a pain. I would not want to cut the cable. Snip, snip. I'm trying to not get close to the cable. That was too short of a cut. Who's ringing my doorbell? Unboxing is too important for a doorbell. Only nerds answer doorbells. Who decided this was a good idea? Why is it so hard to undo? Okay, you know what? I think I made it worse. I'm gonna have to cut this. I'm really trying to not damage the cable. This is so risky. Okay, but I have no other choice. I must. Oh, this looks like a caterpillar coming out of its cocoon and turning into a butterfly, except it's not really the same thing. I really hope I did not damage the cable. Oh god, imagine if I did damage the cable, that I would have just like... No. Okay, let's undo this. This is really long for a mouse cable. Let's look at how long this is. Okay, it's not as long as I expected. It's like 2 meters, I think. Okay. This mouse. Let's zoom in. Zoom. You can see through it. Imagine using this as like a pirate telescope or whatever it's called.
That's got to be the best pirate I've ever seen. So it would seem.
Look how easy butterfly clicking is. Double clicking is super easy. The buttons feel loose when I move it up and down when clicking. I don't know why, but when I butterfly click, it feels kind of loose. This feels so smooth, oh my god. I can kind of feel the bump over here. Similar to a Death Adder, except it's like it didn't kill you. It's more like a sharp bump, but less. It's more flat than bumpy, as you can see here. The scroll wheel feels so nice though. The side buttons feel amazing. Definitely not feel like the average mouse. And if you can drag click on here, wait, no, that's just double clicking. I feel like fingertip grip would be uncomfortable on this, but hey, that's just me. Anyways, time to actually plug it in. Oh wait, there's more to the packaging that I forgot about. Why does it look like it has holes in it? Yeah, what is this? Yeah, I'm too lazy to read. You guys can pause the video and read this for yourself. Here, let me focus it. Wait, let me... Okay, wait, if I zoom out a tiny bit, I can probably focus better, I hope. Okay, you know what, let's... you get the point. These are the bigger skates for the bottom. And see, I could put them here and here, and it'll become big boy skates, but nah, I'm too lazy to do that. Plus I might screw it up, and I'm not gonna bother with it. Why does he look mildly pissed off? Yeah, I don't peel stickers, I just keep them. Why does it look like the Model O? Yeah, it definitely looks more like the Model O than the Model D. Can you see this? And look at this. I guess it could be a Model D, but it looks more like a Model O. Anyways, what's after that? Look at this. You can sort of see text on here. How cool is that? Text. You can put text on paper. My god, new discovery. You can even put drawings on paper. And what is this? I don't want to read, so I'm just gonna skip that. When you take away your headphones, keyboard, and mice in exchange for some glowing hands. Oh look, you get to learn something. It has a dictionary built into it. If you can see that. Anyways, let's just... Okay, let's put that aside. What's next? This. It's like a vertical version of that. Nope, this little flip book. No, it's not a flip book. Their whole entire product lineup. So you have the Model O. You have the mouse bungee. You have the G-skates. The keyboard. That keyboard looks nice though. Keycaps. Keycaps are always a big plus to keyboards. Switches. Yes, replacement for Nintendo Switch. The switches to replace your Nintendo Switch, because glorious switches are better than Nintendo Switches. You have a wrist rest, long boy mouse pad, normal mouse pad, and what the hell is a trident? Oh, it's the thing that you put your headphones on. Okay, that makes more sense. Then you got this guy right here. He's also available in the store. Nice keyboard right here. A nice little plug. He's just looking for a, you can go try this on a NASA computer. NASA, if you have any computers, send me a link to where I can buy them down in below, or just give me a free one because I'll do a review on it. I'll try to do above 1000 FPS in Minecraft with shaders on, and RTX if your computer support that. And what else is this? It has like a little guide for it. I'm too lazy to read anything, so let's just, oh look, it's cool. So the default DPI is 1600. That's a bit much. I keep my DPI at 1000. Hold on, it's not focusing. Focus. Okay, wait. I'm just gonna have to read this. So buttons. Number 1, left button. Number 2, middle button. What? I think they have this little thing mixed up. This is number 2, it's the right button. This is number 3, it's the scroll wheel button. But number 2 is the middle button. Number 3 is the right button on the labels. Forward is the side button. This one right here. I nearly knocked my camera off my desk. Okay, this is forward right here. I don't know if you can see with the lighting. This one. And then backwards is this, the button next to it. And the DPI button. Wait, it has a DPI button? Oh yeah, it does. Never mind, I'm an idiot. Most mice have that now. I keep knocking over my camera. And this thing toggles, or not toggle, but switches around DPI. You can also double click on this mouse I wonder if you can double click the scroll wheel. You can kind of double click side buttons. Sort of. This was much easier to click. Anyways, stop getting distracted on things. This is the first mouse I've seen that doesn't have skates around the sensitivity. Not the sensitivity, not the sensor. Like this is where it lights up for showing you which DPI you're on. Although you can't really see that from the bottom, you have to like take up your mouse and. Anyways, I feel like what's the point of 400 DPI? Who uses 400 DPI? That's a bit too low. I'm keep getting distracted by clicking this mouse. Anyways, what is this? I'm not gonna. Oh wait, what is this? Hold on. Oh, these are lighting effects it has. Yeah, I'm gonna review them in my other video on the review of this mouse. Anyways, the optional feet that I talked about, and I'm not gonna apply those because I'm clumsy and I'm gonna mess it up. And I'm too lazy to read the rest of this. Look how nice the white one looks, but black goes better with my setup, and the lighting one on the black one is. Anyways, go ahead and then plug it in, and that's gonna be the end of the video. They even gave you food. It comes with food. This is at the end of every sushi package. That's my favorite piece of the sushi. Anyways, this is my Death Adder. As you can see, it's been. I mean, I've only had it for like. Can't do math, since February 5th, I think it was. You get my point. Anyways, this still works, but left click is way too hard compared to the right click. Like, so soft on the right click. Left click is a bit hard. Anyways, my Logitech G703, quite good. I can double click and then actually registers it. Drag clicking is quite nice. And the sensor is quite good. You can even adjust the weight on this, and it's Bluetooth, so I can just do this, or like go across my room and start watching YouTube here and adjust it with this mouse. It's nice. Now, the Model D. Let me just plug this in real quick, and we'll see how it lights up.
2,000 years later.
Okay, the moment of truth. My laptop's ports are so small. It just USB drives have a hard time going in. I can sort of see LEDs from the bottom, which is what I was talking about earlier. As you can see, the DPI is set to its normal one. And switch it around. I already forgot the DPI stages, but let's take a look at this. Oh, this is so smooth. Hold on, I need to lower the DPI a bit. This is high. This is super high. Okay, this is 400, I'm assuming. It's super low. And then I got 800, I think. 1600 is decent enough. Anyways, look at this lighting up. It's so beautiful. Look at this. Let's get a little shot of it from here. Ten out of 10 cinematography, or whatever it's called, videography, whatever, you know what I mean. You know, I should become a Hollywood film recorder. Look at this. So nice. Anyways, it feels quite nice on my hand. Like, it's wider than my G703. It's about the same width as my Death Adder, but I can feel more of a bump on it than my Death Adder. My Death Adder feels more flat. It feels a lot like my Razer Naga, like a mix of this and a Death Adder. Like, it feels wide like my Death Adder, but the bump feels like a Razer Naga. Oh, this was a great mouse. I've had it since 2015 and it still works like brand new. Hopefully this can work like brand new in 5 years. It definitely feels a lot lighter than everything else I felt like. My Death Adder feels like one of those weightlifting dumbbells compared to this. Like, you can notice the difference. My G703, I remove the weight here, if it wants to come out. Okay, it does. It definitely feels lighter, but not as light as this. Like, holy crap, this is so light. And then this is definitely noticeable. And my Razer Naga here is like a heavy boy. This is the heaviest mouse I've ever had in my life. This is so heavy. But double clicking on this is so nice, although it's so hard to butterfly as it takes up like half my fingers. Look at this. The width of the little click button thing is the same width as my finger, but drag clicking is also quite decent on this, although I can only get like 10 CPS in the right click, and like, forgot how many on the left click, but anyways, yeah. I'm going to be doing a separate video to actually test out this mouse, as this video is going to get too long, and this was a terrible video anyways, but you know, it's still worth quality, so yeah. Anyways, I now have the